Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Ketholena with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says property cards under Swamitva scheme will bring historical changes in villages besides making people self-reliant. Home Ministry asks states and union territories to probe rape cases within 2 months. International Day of the Girl Child being celebrated across Nagaland. And statewide ban on vehicular movement on government-registered vehicles called by the NSF and ENSF commences tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today virtually launched the physical distribution of property cards under the Swamitva scheme to transform rural India and empower millions of people. Survey of villages and mapping with improvised technology in village areas, Swamitva is a central sector scheme which was launched in April this year with an aim to provide the record of rights to village household owners in rural areas and issue property cards. Modi said the villagers will get the legal rights of their houses through property cards, which will help them further to avail loans from banks and other financial facilities. He said the initiative will prevent illegal capturing of their properties. He congratulated the lakhs of people who have got the ownership letters or property cards of their homes, saying this will bring historic changes in the villages of the country. Modi said today, the country has taken another major step towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. Modi said the ownership plan is going to help a lot in making the people living in the village self-reliant. He said there are so many youths in the village who want to do something on their own, but they face many problems in getting loans from the bank in the name of their house. Prime Minister Modi said by showing the property card, now it is very easy to get loans from banks. Home Ministry has asked states and union territories to complete probe in rape cases within 2 months of the reporting of an incident. It said any failure on the part of police to adhere to the mandatory requirements in crime against women will be inquired and necessary action will be taken against officers concerned. In a fresh advisory by the Home Ministry, states and union territories have also been asked to monitor the cases on investigation tracking system for sexual offences to ensure that suitable action is taken on the charge sheet of the accused in a timely manner. Home Ministry said there should be compulsory registration of an FIR in case of the cognizable offence under CRPC. It said the law also enables the police to register an FIR or a zero FIR in case the crime is committed outside the jurisdiction of the police station in the event of receipt of information on commission of a cognizable offence, which includes cases of sexual assault on women. International Day of the Girl Child is being celebrated across the districts of Nagaland under the theme My Voice, Our Equal Future. To mark the celebration, several programs were organized today by Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Mahila Shakti Kendra under Nagaland State Social Welfare Board along with district administrations. Marking the event in a special way, the state-level Beti Bachao Beti Padhao under Nagaland State Social Welfare Board has started a week-long celebration since October 1. During these week-long programs, online baking classes are being imparted to young women entrepreneurs and self-help groups, and traditional basket making and tool kits used for Naga style of weaving are also imparted to 100 girls with an emphasis to revive all age art and crafts of the Nagas among the girls. Besides distribution pens, pencils, face masks and notebooks to Students' Union who are imparting free tuitions to poor students, District Level Center for Women Kohima are taking up community-based education. At the district level, free driving license registration for female drivers above 18 years of age, badminton clinic for girls, taekwondo classes for adolescents, training on oyster mushroom cultivation for widows and single mothers, Supergirl costume competition, pink painting of street walls, and messages from different personalities are being carried out. On the occasion of International Day of the Girl Child, Deputy Commissioner Pag District Sachin Jaiswal released the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao BBBP magazine and music video Ohi Hey Nagas United for Women Empowerment. Nodal Officer of BBBP Pag Bhavani Shri declared Mrs. India Earth Sapphire Jessica Snow, who is presently appointed as the Deputy Advisor of the US President Advisory Board of Asia, as the Pag District icon BBBP. An awareness campaign was also conducted yesterday on menstrual health and hygiene under BBBP with women and adolescent girls in 6 villages under Pag District on account of celebrating International Day of the Girl Child. Union Ministry of Agriculture has said that the export of essential agri-commodities for the cumulative period of April to September this year has increased by 43.4% to over 53,626 crore rupees as compared to nearly 37,393 crore rupees in the same period last year. The ministry said India's agricultural export of essential agricultural commodities during September this year is 9,296 crore rupees against export of 5,114 crore rupees during September last year, showing an increase of 81.7%. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. The statewide ban on vehicular movement of government-registered vehicles called by the Naga Students Federation (NSF) and Eastern Naga Students Federation (ENSF) as first phase of agitation against the state government for its inaction in mainstreaming the 2010 and 2013 batches of SSA and RMSA teachers in the School Education Department will commence tomorrow. The NSF and ENSF said the ban will begin from 6 a.m. and will continue indefinitely until further notice from the two federations. The two federations said that all vehicles of NL10 and NL11, once seized, will only be released after demands are met by the state government. It further said that the ban shall be strictly implemented at the respective jurisdiction of the units and no leniency will be extended to any defaulters whatsoever. Meanwhile, various students' body have extended support towards the proposed agitation. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally crossed 7,000 mark with 70 fresh cases detected today. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangnupom informed that 51 cases were reported from Dimapur, 13 from Kohima, 2 in Peren, and 1 each in Tuensang, Mon, Longlen, and Mokchun. Among the cases, 40 were from the armed forces, 28 from trace contacts, and 1 each from returnees and frontline workers. In addition, 49 patients have recovered, which included 33 from Dimapur, 15 in Kohima, and 1 in Tuensang. The state has now a total of 7,019 cases, of which 1,253 are active. 5,684 have recovered, taking the recovery rate to 80.98%. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will release a commemorative coin of 100 rupees in honor of Vijaya Raje Scindia tomorrow through a virtual ceremony. One of the founder members of BJP, Vijaya Raje Scindia, is popularly known as the Rajmata of Gwalior. The coin is being released in celebration of birth centenary of Vijaya Raje Scindia. The special commemorative coin was minted by Finance Ministry as a part of these celebrations. This coin will be released by the Prime Minister on her birth anniversary tomorrow. Family members of the late leader along with other dignitaries will also join the ceremony from different locations all over the country through virtual platform. And as the nation fights the COVID-19 pandemic, let us remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps: wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaj ki duri, a distance of 2 yards for social distancing, and focus on hand hygiene. To end the news, a repeat of the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says property cards under Swamitva scheme will bring historical changes in villages besides making people self-reliant. Home Ministry asked states and union territories to probe rape cases within 2 months. International Day of the Girl Child being celebrated across Nagaland. And statewide ban on vehicular movement on government-registered vehicles called by the NSF and ENSF commences tomorrow. That brings us to the end of this news. Good night.